Hello everyone, this is a tutorial to show you how you can motorize the model of my tram. Okay, what you see here is the latest Lego Trains power-up system. In order to motorize my tram, what you actually need are these two components here. This is called the Lego power-up battery pack, which is also sends a Bluetooth signal to your mobile phone to drive the train, or to an optional controller like this. But you don't need these necessary to motorize the train. This is nice to have. It works really well, but it's an option. You can actually drive the train straight from the Lego app. So you have a motor which has the power up connection, not to be confused with the Lego motor of a power function, which is the earlier Lego motor. The tram is actually compatible with both systems, the latest one, the power up, or the power function version of the Lego motor, which I'm going to show you at the end of this video. But I recommend this because it's great. It works with the app and you can control the speed, and the app also has sound effect like the bell of a tram or the music, and it's really good fun. And you can even program the behavior of the tram. For example, go forward 10 seconds, stop for 5 seconds, go forward 20 seconds and stop, and so on. So it's really, really good. Now, in order to motorize this, you would have to print the version of the interior with the cutout like that. You take the Lego motor. This is the version of the tram which opens up here, the one with the little man, but there's also a version of the tram which is closed. As you can see, that's the open one, that's the closed. They both can be motorized with this power-up system. So what you do, you take the Lego motor, which if you buy directly from Lego will come with the wheels and the axle. If you buy elsewhere, make sure it comes with the wheels or with the axle, but you can always get the wheels and the axle from Lego separately. This cable goes through the little cutout there. Can you see that? So it goes through that way. There you are. You can actually see. And there's a clip there. Can you see that clip there? That goes in that little hole there and clip on. You'll be able to feel it when you actually clip it. There you are. It can be removed if you need to, but it's not falling down. Now you take the interior, you go with this, you go through with this, and then put the interior inside. You can actually glue this part in if you want to. You still have a cutout and be able to come out with this anyway. Then you take the battery pack, which has 6 AAA batteries inside, and as you can see, it has connection A, connection B. You need to connect these to connection A. So these are some location places there. It literally simply drops in. You do this, and then you do that, and you connect it like that on connection A. There you are. Your tram is motorized. All you have to do now is put back the cover. If you did have the Power Up app that you can download from Apple Store or for Android, you would then open up the app, press this button and connect the app to the actual receiver. Then choose the type of train you want to drive. You can control the motor that way. If you have bought this controller, which is not that expensive from Lego, you can also control the train, or even more than one train, by simply pressing one. Put the batteries inside here, again AAA here, once there, and then you see the lights reaching the same color. Okay, so that means it's connected. And now you can actually press, I'm going to show you, if I press the plus, I press the minus, go backwards. Let me show you. Okay, these are the 3D printed trucks. These trucks in particular are the one with the wood texture, but not the snow. You basically face this, and now you press plus, press minus, and there you are. There are lots of different types of lights you can use. Mostly there are small lights you can fit in anywhere here. I also created some pockets here, but you can put tiny little lights there and there, so when you're battery operated, so when you drive it, it illuminates the interior. But also you can buy these type of lights from all over the internet, including Amazon. They compatible with Lego and they battery operated. And to actually turn it on is very simple. You take one of the axle, which is 3D printable, inside the downloads of the model. You put inside and you press it. And you kind of activate it. And then you can actually attach it to the top, just like you would do with Lego. Maybe you put one there and one there. And then you put this on. Now, because there are lights on, you can't see it, but it will illuminate the actually interior. If you decide to use the earlier version of the Lego motor, because of the technology being slightly different, the battery pack has a separate component which actually connects to a Bluetooth device, which is like this. So for that reason, if you decide to buy the earlier version of the Lego motor, you can only fit it into the closed version of the Tram, not the open version like this, because simply you don't have the extra space there where the extra component goes. But on a closed version, you can fit it in and it works exactly the same way. So remember, there are two versions of the Lego motor. Power Up is the latest and the one I would recommend. And Power Function is the earlier version of the motor with this controller. There is not controllable with the phone, only the Power Up is controllable with the phone. But as you can see, it's super easy to motorize the train if you decide to motorize it. But of course, the train can also look really good as simply as a display piece next to the tram stop. So I hope this was helpful and you have fun with the tram. See you again. Bye.